Campeón, which means come on, champion. He's their man, although he's from Mexico. They've adopted Ramirez here in France.
Whitaker still fighting a very smart, heady fight, going side to side, but he better not get too close when he switches like that.
It wasn't a hard shot, but he took one flush on the face. He tried to get out of there. But Ramirez continues to come at him relentlessly. Going to the body. Whitaker on his bicycle with a jab again in evidence.
I don't know if we can get the angle of these pads on the floor. They're actually on an angle like corner pads, and they slide up. And if he gets his foot caught in there, he's going to slip and fall down with it.
I agree with it very easily. It's very dangerous. There is a good chopping left by Ramirez. About 20 seconds to go in this round. Whitaker banging with him a little bit, going to the body, and then wisely tries to get away before that clinch. So the pattern continues between these two here as the fourth round comes to an end. Round 5 in Paris. Don Chevrier and Angelo Dundee with you. Pernell Whitaker getting it done against the champion, WBC style, the world lightweight title held by Jose Luis Ramirez. But it is the middle to later rounds where we would expect Ramirez to get around to his kind of fight. If Pernell can show his speed and pile enough points up and then stay out of trouble, he could be in good shape. But a good start for him at this early juncture.
Pernell got hit a real good shot in that last round. If it had been a little lower, it might have done some damage. Got to be very careful when he's moving around on him like that.
Ramirez is a very tough man to hurt, a very tough man to take down. That was partially blocked on looping left by Ramirez. Rosario knocked him down in succeeding rounds in a great battle in their rematch, but nobody else been able to do that.
This is what's called maturity fighting a young man, because really the 15 fights is real tough to go against a fella with the amount of experience that Ramirez has.
Well, his entire working life has been as a professional boxer. And again, the great hand speed of Whitaker, some great swirl blows there.
I got to admire Pernell Whitaker because he wants it real badly, and the way he's throwing those shots is something else. And I still remember a guy by the name of Leon Spinks had 7 fights, and he beat some youngster like I knew named Muhammad Ali.
You do remember that?
I do, slightly.
Well, he is making Ramirez look a little awkward now, and he's got to be a little uncomfortable. We'd like to warn our local stations we'll be taking a station break immediately following the conclusion of this round. Pernell getting glancing shots as he backed out of there. This is the 5th round scheduled for 12. Pernell Whitaker has crossed the ocean to become the latest Olympian from the '84 team to win a World Professional Championship. And the man he has chosen is a tough customer, Jose Luis Ramirez from Mexico, fighting lately out of France as sort of an adopted native son. Whitaker favored coming in, and much of the strength given to him was feeling that he would do well in the early rounds, and he has.
Referee gave him a real good warning there for pushing him down, but what the heck, you got to do everything you can to get that win. That's what Pernell Whitaker's doing.
It is getting late in round 5. Whitaker continues to impress. Constantly on his bicycle, but scoring as he goes. We'll return with more on ABC's Wide World of Sports after this word from our local station. Oh, there's that head you're talking about, getting rid of the head.
Those pads are so dangerous, it's not even funny. And you know what? They want to make sure they got the advertising in. They got them nailed down. You can't move it.
Well, it may be good for business, but it's not too smart in terms of a fighter's welfare, especially when it moves as well and as frequently as Whitaker does.
Now, Ramon Field in the corner at that time, he was telling him, downstairs, abajo, abajo. And he told him, igalo. He said, hitting him in the belly, hit him in the kidney.
Ramirez having trouble catching up to hit him at all.
Ramirez is doing something now, he's jabbing, which is a good idea, so he can break up Whitaker's jab. That's why he's jabbing right now, to break up the rhythm of Whitaker.
Well, again, he doesn't want to be in here doing this kind of thing, but he's coming out of the long end of it. Got away with it, Whitaker did.
Well, Whitaker can't do that. He's got to fight a type of fight he's fighting. Just move, stick him, keep him turning. There's no sense in trading punches.
Because this man could take all you can give him in the water.
I think he proved that with Rosario because he really got bumped a couple times, came back and knocked out Rosario. I saw that fight in Puerto Rico.
Yes. The second of their two great fights. Well, he has fought Camacho, Boza Edwards. He has fought so many experienced people. Here's Whitaker with just 15 bouts. Dancing rings around him right now. It's an amazing story unfolding here tonight.
Well, you got to remember, he beat Roger Mayweather. That was a heck of a win Whitaker had. Because there's no better banger than Mayweather.
It is quite a division, this lightweight division. And on the fringe, a couple of great ex-champions are about to go at it again in May. Camacho and Mancini. You've got Chavez, and you've got Greg Haugen, the IBF champion. You have the man he beat, Vinny Panzienza, and these two. Now, while Whitaker is only 24 and in superb shape, is there a chance he could tire here and not be able to sustain this after that?
Oh, he definitely could tire because what Ramirez is doing is backing him downstairs, keeping him busy, making him do things he don't want to do. And that's what we figured was going to happen with down the stretch with this fight.
Good solid shot with the right hand to lead with it by Jose Luis Ramirez, who tries desperately to wear down the speedy Pernell Whitaker. Stay with it. They're underway here in Paris again. That last round was mistimed on the short side by 15 seconds, but it was certainly a better round for Ramirez.
Well, definitely a much better round for Ramirez. He's starting to hurt him downstairs. And Whitaker's mouth is starting to bleed. Now, a funny thing happened in the corner. Joey Ferriello, the trainer, said, tie him up in close. And you know what happened? Pernell said, I can't. That's the strength of Ramirez.
Yes, it is. And he is coming on more and more now as the 7th round is underway. Whitaker has never stopped an opponent as a pro from the 7th round on.
I don't know what happened in the referee's corner over there, neutral corner, but there's water there.
A lot of it.
And if...
see in the background there, just past...
Yeah, Pernell goes there, he's going to slip on it.
Not to mention those pads full of advertising that he has stumbled on a couple of occasions.
Strange thing, Guzman warned Pernell for turning his back on Ramirez. That's a no-no. He shouldn't do that because he got hit a real good shot in the kidney.
Now that left hand of Whitaker's became a problem late in his training. Is it a problem now? He seems to be holding back with the left hand.
Well, I watched him, and I noticed that in the gymnasium, he hit one of his sparring partners on top of the head, and he sort of shook it off. Now, maybe he did hurt his hand in the gymnasium.
Well, he broke his right hand in '86, and it has been fine ever since it mended. But he certainly is holding back with the left more in this round, as it's almost exclusively the right jab that we're seeing from Pernell.
Well, he's definitely not using his left hand at all.
He got him through that time, though, and a good shot at that.
I spoke too soon.
He takes one with the left hand from Ramirez.
Oh, Ramirez is definitely getting to Pernell. Pernell is definitely slowing down. The gas tank is getting emptied out a little bit. And Ramirez can go this kind of style anytime. You notice he slipped in the water that time, Ramirez.
Over in that neutral corner.
That's what it is. They got to wipe it up, but nobody's paying no attention to it.
Whitaker favored here against the champion because of his speed, but also because of the 12-round distance, I suspect. If this were a 15-round bout, it might be a different story. You might have to look to Ramirez the way he grinds his opponents down.
Well, I think 12 rounds are championship rounds. I mean, you're a champion whether it's 12 or 15.
Whitaker goes to the body effectively as Ramirez winces in pain from that body shot, both in superb condition, but a couple of heavy bangers in here. And there is the bell. We'll stay with you here between rounds 7 and 8.
Beautiful, baby, beautiful. Relax now, Pete. Just take a deep breath and relax. Open it up, Pete. Open it up.
Okay, give me your mouth. Open up. I just want to get this out of the way. Hold it. Hold it, sir. It's all right. No problem. I'm all right. All right. Just let me get it in here. All right. Give him a little. I got it.
Some more stuff stinks.
I know, but how to use it, baby. How to use it.
True defensive now. Okay, now listen to me on one thing. When you make this guy miss, he's stumbling, and you're moving out. And you're moving out and you're not doing nothing. I thought you told me that's not. All right, now this round I want you, when you move out and make a miss, jump back in and nail it. We're 2 3-point combinations. You got it.
You got it, baby.
I seen you throw that.
Baby. Hey.
Come on. You got it. Don't start thinking like that.
Come on, baby. Hey. All right. Come on, baby. Those combinations.
Some pretty confident words coming out of Whitaker's corner there with Joey Ferriello, Lou Duva, and Ace Murata, who's the cut man. Hasn't had much to do in that regard.
Well, I'll tell you, they're doing a real good job trying to pump up Whitaker because